Hello friends, I am DK and I welcome you to our tutorial series 0 to Hero in its episode number 46. In this particular episode, we are going to cover a very important indicator which is very frequently used, especially when formulating the trading strategy, and that is friends, average true range, which is also known as ATR in short, ATR indicator. We will learn all about ATR and will also learn as to how effectively we can use ATR as a part of our trade setup. So friends, if you are watching this video, have not yet subscribed the channel, do subscribe, enable the notification bell so that you remain updated all the time for upcoming uploads. And in order to know the details of channel membership, there is a link provided in the description box of this video below where you can click on and seek all the informations about various types of membership program and the various types of perks and benefits that are being offered under each program. So friends, if tutorial series under 0 to Hero are adding values onto you, please offer your comments in the video section, which will enable us to make further improvements based on your feedback. So friends, let us first understand what is average true range as an indicator. Simply to put fair, it is an indicator that measures the volatility in the market. So friends, this was an indicator which was developed by J.W. Walder Jr., who mentioned about it in his book called New Concepts in Technical Trading Systems. It is an indicator which is widely used worldwide by the technical analyst. And friends, it was basically developed and rather originally developed for its use in the commodity market, but subsequently has been adopted and is being frequently used in all types of markets, whether it is commodity market, currency market, or stock market, bond market. So friends, it's a very important indicator in terms of measuring the volatility of the market, friends. So friends, in order to develop the concept before we use any indicator or any tool in performing technical analysis, it is very important to develop the concept of that indicator or that tool. So we will learn as to how the values of ATR is derived at. The moment we know the concept behind it, we better understand when we put that particular indicator or oscillator in technical analysis as a part of our studies. So friends, first let me explain you. The true range is calculated as the highest of the three calculations. Although in the modern era, all these calculations are being done seamlessly by the software that you use. However, the moment you understand the concept, you understand it better in its application. So, what are those three values which your software calculates before it plots the ATR? That is, the first is it calculates the difference between the current candle and the prior candle, the high and the low. The difference between high of the current candle and the low of the prior candle is first calculation. Say the value of this is X. The second calculation is done. The current high means the high of the current candle minus the close of the prior candle is the second calculation, which may be designated as Y. And the third is the current candle's low minus the previous candle's close. This is calculated and let us designate as Z. So whichever is the highest out of these three calculations are used to arrive at the value of true range. Let us understand this pictorially for better conceptual understanding. This is the current candle. You can see in this current candle all the high current candle of all the four elements, high, open, close, are marked on the diagram. Now the second candle is the prior candle. The candle which has formed prior to the current candle. This is the previous candle. In this also high, open, close and low is marked. Now the first calculation is this. We measure the entire range of this candle is X. And then second calculation is when we measure the high of the current candle and calculate the difference with close of the previous candle is Y. And the third calculation involved is, this is the third calculation, the difference between close of the prior candle to the low of the current candle. So these, you get the three values. What software looks is the highest of the X, Y, Z. Whichever is the highest is considered for the purpose of arriving at true range. So the absolute value, the absolute high values among the X, Y, Z is the true range. And once various true ranges are calculated, these values are used to calculate the average true range is then plotted by plotting the moving average of 14-day period. The default period is 14-day period of these true ranges calculated day on day or hour on hour or week on week or month on month. It all depends which chart you are referring to, which time frame you are referring to. So this is the simple calculation which is done to arrive at true range, and then values of true ranges put to use to arrive at the moving averages is plotted. So you will have a single line of ATR which is nothing but the moving averages of the true range for the 14-day default period. So friends, now let us understand what does ATR indicate to us. As a technical analyst, we want certain inputs from the market. So what does it indicate? So it simply indicates if the value of ATR is high, it indicates the volatility is higher, and if it is low, which means the volatility of that particular stock or index is low. So it measures the volatility aspect. In the simple terms, it is simply a measure of volatility caused by either gap up opening or gap down opening or any kind of move in the market. And friends, it does not indicate the direction of the market. Volatility may go up whether market is trending up or trending down. So it doesn't matter which direction the price is moving. It only measures the volatility. Sometimes it is very, very important to arrive the volatility in terms of percentage to have the correct picture. Because each stock, each indices will have different volatility. And if we only calculate the volatility in terms of its value, then we may not have a correct picture. Because if the price has moved, say the true range is say 10 in a stock of 100, it is quite large. If the true range is only 10 and the current value of the stock is say 500, then in percentage terms it is quite less. To have the correct picture or correct comparative value, it is important to sometimes calculate the ATR in terms of percentage to have the better conceptual understanding. So friends, what is the wider application of ATR? It is very important to understand where we formulate the trading strategy and accordingly take up a trade, either a long trade or a short trade, it doesn't matter. But before we make an entry into the market, we should have a clear exit strategy. Whether we will exit the market at a loss or a profit, it's something different. But exit strategy should be very much in the place so that either we earn the money or we contain the loss. So this is an indicator which is widely used to set out an exit strategy. So arriving at a stop loss is one of the major uses of ATR. And friends, devising the trailing stop loss could be another strategy. There are a number of indicators that are available on the charting tool which are based on ATR to calculate the stop loss or to trail the stop loss so that you can write the trend. So the wider application is to set out an exit strategy in the market by fixing the stop loss and trailing the stop loss. So the very common use of ATR as an indicator is when we are trading either a breakout or a breakdown. Of course, we are trading breakout when the market is in markup phase, and we are trading a breakdown when the market is in markdown phase. We have already covered various types of market phases in our tutorial series 0 to Euro. And friends, we will today take up an example on the price chart so that you develop the concept about as to how ATR indicator is put to use when trading breakout or a breakdown in different market conditions. So friends, it's very, very important to understand that what is breakout. If you understand the breakout, the very word suggests, then when the price goes past certain key resistance area, it's called breakout, and the price goes down and breaks away from the key support area is a breakdown. So in order to keep the thing simple, when the price moves past the key supply or resistance zone is called breakout. And friends, resistance which has been broken out will now act as a support, or the support which has been broken down will now act as a key resistance, immediate resistance. So friends, it's very, very important to understand that the normal practice that we adopt in various technical analysis that we have performed on this channel is when we are trading the breakout, we put the stop loss 1 ATR below the newly found support or 1 ATR above the newly found resistance in case of breakdown. So we will understand these very aspects with the help of examples on the price chart so that you develop the concept of it while applying the ATR as an indicator in your trade setup. So let us now see the example of a trading breakout. First, we will take the example for a long trade. When market is in markup phase and the price is taking resistance as a certain resistance area or a supply zone, and breakout has taken place and we want to formulate the trading strategy for a long trade. So friends, let us have a look to the chart on your screen. This was the key resistance area where you can see the number of rejection. Price was rejected here, price was again rejected here, price was again rejected here. So this horizontal line placed at the value 1308 was the key resistance area or the key supply area from where the price was getting resistant. Each price the bulls tried to take the price at that level, bears were dominating at that zone, and finally the supply exceeded the demand and hence price fell down. But at this location, what has happened? The price has broken out of this key resistance area, which means the demand has now exceeded the supply. The bulls has now started dominating over bears at this particular point. So this was acting as a resistance. Now this horizontal line, that is 1308, will act as a support. Now in order, why ATR is used to fix the stop loss? So we fix the stop loss, we can initiate a long trade after this breakout. And what will be our stop loss? Our stop loss would be, this is the newly found support now, 1308, 1 ATR below this would be our stop loss. Why we take ATR? ATR is a measure of volatility in the market, so that our stop loss should not be triggered simply because of the market noises. So we take this, although this becomes a support. But 1 ATR below is an added precaution that is taken to fix the stop loss, so that our stop loss is not triggered owing to market noises. Many a times you might have listened many traders saying that my stop loss is triggered and then the price goes upward. Why it does happen? Because the stop loss is not technically placed. It is very, very important. Now in this case, 1308 after the breakout has taken place becomes a support, and the ATR value we can check with the help of ATR 14 as an indicator. This is the range moving average which is placed of 14-day period of true range that we have learned just now. So ATR value is 25.3. So we fix stop loss 1308 minus 1 ATR. So 1282.7 becomes our stop loss for this particular long trade. Now let us move to another example when we resort to short trading opportunity, and as to how we can use ATR to fix our stop loss when there is a breakdown which has taken place. Now friends, let us take up an example in which the market is in the markdown phase and we are resorting to a short trading opportunity in the market, friends. So short trading opportunity. Let us take this example on your screen. So let me select the pointer to explain you. So this was the multiple support the price has taken. You can see as soon as the price was coming to this level, the buying action was coming up in the market, which means here the moment the price comes to this level, the demand exceeded the supply and hence the price recovered. But finally at this point of time there was a clear-cut breakdown of this key support area on downside, which means the moment the price came this time, there was a dominance of the bears which took the supply exceeding the demand, and hence breakdown has taken place. You can check the substantial increase in the volume as well. So 950 was the level which was broken down, which was earlier acting as a support. So now 950 becomes what? It becomes the newly found resistance. The support has changed its role, has become a resistance. Now we can initiate now. It's an opportunity to initiate a short sell. What should be the stop loss? We will now fix stop loss 1 ATR above this key resistance. Now newly found resistance. Now ATR value here is indicated. We can check through ATR indicator available in charting tool. The ATR value is 21.8. So what we can see, we can add 21.8 on 950. So it comes to 971.8 as our stop loss for this short trade. This is as simple as that. Here also we use the ATR to fix one ATR above so that our stop loss is not triggered due to market noises. I hope friends that this particular presentation might have added certain values in you to be better technical analyst. If you have liked this video, give a lot of thumbs up to it. It motivates me. The moment you like our video, friends, it acts like an energy. It infuses energy into me. Share this video among your social base so that others also receive benefit out of these kind of regular tutorials that come under the tutorial series Zero to Hero. And they can also receive benefit, and in the process they subscribe the channel to be part of your and my family where learning is a continuous process. Friends, I am looking forward towards your comments in the comment section of this video. Subscribe the channel, enable the notification bell so that you remain notified all the time and do not miss any important video on this channel. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to meet you again very soon.